Italian actor and film legend Gina Lollobrigida passed away in Rome on Monday, that is on 16th January, at the age of 95. Gina Lollobrigida achieved international film stardom during the 1950s and was dubbed the most beautiful woman in the world after the title of one of her movies. Considered as one of the biggest stars of European cinema in the 1950s and 60s, her films included Beat the Devil, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Crossed Swords. She co-starred alongside the likes of Humphrey Bogart, Frank Sinatra, Rock Hudson, and Errol Flynn. Her career faded in the 1960s and she moved into photography and politics. The news of her death was broken by her agent Paola Comin, who didn't provide much details. However, Lollobrigida had surgery in September to repair a thigh bone broken in a fall. She returned home and said she had quickly resumed walking. Born to a working-class family in a poor mountainous area east of Rome, she studied sculpture, then got a break in the film world after finishing third in the 1947 Miss Italia beauty contest. Lollo, as she was lovingly nicknamed by Italians, began making movies in Italy just after the end of World War II as the country began to promote on the big screen a stereotypical concept of Mediterranean beauty as buxom and brunette. A drawn portrait of the diva graced the 1954 cover of the Time magazine, which in an article about Italian movie making likened her to a goddess. More than a half-century later, Lollobrigida still turned heads with a head full of auburn curly hair and a statusque figure. Besides the world's most beautiful woman in 1955, career highlights included Golden Globe winner come September with Rock Hudson, Trapeze, Beat the Devil, a 1954 John Huston film starring Humphrey Bogart and Jennifer Jones, and Buona Sera Mrs. Campbell, which won Lollobrigida Italy's top movie award, a David D. Donatello as Best Actress in 1969. Between 1972 and 1994, she published 6 books of her photographs including Italia Mia, My Italy, The Philippines and The Wonder of Innocence, photographs of and for children. With a camera, she roamed the world from what was then the Soviet Union to Australia. In 1954, Fidel Castro hosted her as a guest in Cuba for 12 days as she worked on a photo reportage. In the last years of her life, Lollobrigida's name more frequently appeared in articles by journalists covering Rome's courts, not the glamour scene, as legal battles were waged over whether she had the mental competence to tend to her finances.
Subscribe to Oneindia channel and never miss an update.